What's up, fellas? Hey, it's Johnny, and just wanted to say, hey, I'm out here with my family. I'm staying on top of a pontoon boat right now. We're on Horsetooth Reservoir, Monday afternoon, evening. But what if I were to tell you that within you, there is a man-made reservoir of untapped, untamed potential that's just waiting to be released? I honestly believe that, because just 10 years ago, as if that's just flown by, I was feeling like I was so not living up to my potential. I was working a job I was burned out on, in a marriage that I was not showing up in at all. I was deeply unfulfilled, just kind of a shell of a man. And I knew I had so much more potential, but I had no idea where to start. I had no idea even what my purpose or what my passions were. I had no idea. And so it's really interesting to look back at where I was just 10 years ago and think about, what was going through my mind, what were the things that I was pursuing. And I have to ask you, as I ask myself then, where are you spending your money and your time? Because if you look at, and you do like an audit on yourself, and you look at where you're spending your money and your time, those are the things that you value. You may not intellectually think you value those things. You might think, oh, I value family and your relationship with your partner, your spouse, your kids, the outdoors. But then you find yourself being a workaholic, like me. And then you start to realize that even though intellectually you have these values, operationally, you may not be choosing to prioritize them. So do a quick little time and money audit, right? So many people say, oh, I don't have the money to start a new weight loss program or to invest in myself. And yet they find the money to, go on a trip or to buy something that they've been wanting to buy that really doesn't actually move their life forward. So I say all that to say, you know what? If you can really start to look at how you can reprioritize your use of money and time, man, you can tap into this untapped, untamed reservoir of potential that you have, just like I knew I had, that I just was scared to look at. Like, I don't even know what I would do. Don't worry about that stuff. You just have to start aligning yourself to put yourself in, the right direction to start just slowly chipping away at leveling up your life. I mean, it's been a decade, and it really I think about it, and like it feels like it's flown by, and yet sometimes, and a lot of times, it just feels like it's dragged along. So you might not feel like little changes are going to really add up to much, but honestly, man, it so does. At our next Meeting of Men event, which will be 2 weeks from tonight, we're going to just jump all into your habits, your rituals, like where you spend your time and where you spend your money. Because that's where it really starts to show up in your life. Because you might think these things are really important to you, but then over here, you're not really actually walking the walk. So, looking forward to seeing you. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're having a good start to your week. And I think a new men's event we're going to have is going to be out here on the reservoir. I think that'd be pretty fun. We can kick it on this slide here and that raft. What do you say? All right, see you guys.